pressure is on. Nick Pitino, major contact with the bar.
Oh, he tried so hard. Here comes Russ Kaus. He's sending it.
And just doesn't take off right. And then Paco, his third try, he can't get it, so he's eliminated.
He's out of there.
So Russ Kaus, one last attempt. Can he join Dalton?
I'm feeling it.
And he barely is over.
Yes, it looked like he hit the pole. Does that count?
Yes, it does. Let's take another look at this. So Russ, he comes up as long as you clear it and the pole stays in place, and he doinks it right there, but that's legal. He's moving on. His first time over 10 feet, and it's a one-on-one battle, 10.5, but Russ can't get it his first attempt.
Dalton Smith plowing through the bar.
And then Russ, his second try, not close. Having difficulty with the takeoff.
They're having a hard time, but I feel like somebody's about to pull it out.
Well, let's see. They each have one more attempt, and Russ can't get it. So the pressure's on Dalton. If he doesn't get this, it's a tiebreaker based on fewest overall attempts. So here he comes.
Yes.
And he clears it. Dalton, when the pressure is on, he is at his best.
Dalton really moves like a fine-tuned machine. Welcome back to Best Trick. Nick Pitino, Russ Kaus are still going head-to-head.
And it has been an epic battle. It's the triple Olbs versus the double stick flip. Both would be legendary if one of them were to land it. And Nick Pitino here trying that triple Olbs doesn't have it.
Oh, he was so close. Here comes Russ Kaus with the double stick flip. Oh, man, so close.
Wow, we got to look at that again in slow motion. And he gets a foot on, but just can't land it.
These guys are really giving it their all. Here we go with the triple Olbs by Nick Pitino. He is not feeling it.
No, and he is taking that frustration out on the park. And now let's see Russ Kaus coming up for another attempt at the double stick flip.
Here we go.
And he lands it.
History
Oh
before your eyes.
That may be the greatest trick ever landed on a pogo stick. That is so difficult. People thought that would be impossible, but Russ does the impossible.
Russ is my hero.
Nick Pitino was unable to land his, so Russ Kaus is going to take gold. Pressure is immense. He had a couple bails in his second run, and let's see if he can keep it clean here. The stick flip into the Bruce Lee. What a massive start here for Connor Kellogg.
Yeah, Connor Kellogg, he's bringing everything he has, pulling it out of his arsenal. He said he came to dethrone the king, and that's what it looks like he's going to do.
And an outward stick flip. He did not land that the last run. He lands it here, so far, perfect execution as he goes and does a nice wall plant right there on the slanty. Halfway through, it's looking good.
Connor started as a boy, started as a rookie. At this rate, he's leaving as a man pro.
And let's see, halfway through the run, but can he hold it together for the rest? If so, he might be threatening for first place. And a no-foot cannonball down the box.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is perfect execution for Connor Kellogg. About 10 seconds left, so let's see how he ties it all together. Walks on that slanty box right here, just a few seconds, so let's see. Does he have a massive trick in his arsenal to close it out? And
a nice little front flip.
Just a front flip dismount, but you know what? That's smart, and that's beyond his years. He might have tried something really huge and not landed it there.
Yep.
Instead, he kept it clean, no bails, and just because it didn't end with a huge trick doesn't mean it wasn't full of them. First, the massive stick flip coming down the box, then the Bruce Lee, such a hard trick, a thing of beauty, and then the height on that no-foot cannonball.
He brung it.
He really did, and the judges agree. That's an 81.5. That puts him in first by a third of a point. So the stakes have been raised. Just two athletes left, Dalton and Nick Pitino. Can they top Connor Kellogg, or will the rookie's prophecy come true? Let's see. Dalton jumping into this run. He goes over the wall, nails that wraparound right there, so a good start for him.
This isn't Dalton's first time being in the back, having to push his way up to the front. We know he has what it takes. It's about, can he execute it with no bells?
Yeah, and I think, you know, so far, so good. He has that technical combo up top, the Batman grab down. So halfway through, everything is clean. He really gets that competitive fire when he is chasing someone, and that spurred him right there. A couple nice combos thrown, and everything has been executed so far. 20 seconds left. He's going to have to hit something big, though, here on the back end to really jump over Paco and Kellogg if he wants to get on the podium. And it looks like he'd be setting up here, I think, for the Canuck flip that he tried in his first run. If he can land it, that's probably enough to catapult him forward.
Oh my goodness, and he lands it, Dalton Smith.
He has the 3 bounces, and you can see the confidence on his face. That score right there is an 85, so he's in first place. You see that style, you see that huge Batman grab, and then what really sealed it is he had the banger at the end. Kellogg did not, but he rode that out, so he's moved into first. Nick Patino now, the final run of the day. There's a lot up for grabs here. He could steal that first place spot if he puts together the full run. And remember, he didn't get that aerial in his first run. If he has that, that's enough points to put him into first place. So let's see, can he hold it all together? So far, looking strong to start out.
Yeah, he's pulling out some good stuff. Nick Patino just has to keep on going hard this entire run. He can't waste 1 second just bouncing around.
And you know, it was all fun and games earlier. That Frenchie looking great coming over the box right there. And so far, he is putting things to the test. That suicide no-hander looking good, that double Olbs, and then going for a McGrison.
Oh.
He falls.
Dalton's over there yelling victory. He knows what that means. Patino knows what this means.
And Dalton does it again. Can you believe it there? We see Paco walking off here. He's still going to maintain his spot on the podium, but somehow, some way, we see it once more with Dalton Smith. What a performance.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.